Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Ono, and for open house, I would like to have you complete the slide that I sent home. There are several slides in the slide deck. Let me share my screen and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to share my screen. So now I am presenting my screen, and here's what I have for you to do. This is going to be not only for open house, but also something that I can print out in color that can become a yearbook. There are a bunch of empty slides. If a student has already logged in and used a slide, please go to the next slide. You can go to the next slide by just clicking on an empty one. Let me show you how to add a person here. Okay, it says student name. So if I click inside, the word student name is typed in. I can drag my cursor across there and I can add my name here. And there I am. Right here, I need to insert a selfie. So if I click in there, this is actually a text box. So if I type, it's going to add letters, which is not what I want. Now it says Sono Elfie. So you don't really need the text box. That's where we typed in insert a selfie. It's okay if it stays. You go up here, you see the menu over here, it says insert. Click on insert and go to image, and a little triangle opens up and it says upload from computer. So I'm going to click on that, and these are where I keep my images. If I click on images, you can see that there are lots of screenshots and images here. Clicking on the image of me, I just took this picture. There I am. I can drag that right into that little frame. I can make it smaller by going to the corners until an arrow pops up. Make it littler. I can drag it down a little bit. I can also go to this dot above the blue lines and I can tilt it if I want it to match that tilted line there. Oops, it went to my name. There we go. I'm tilting. Oh, that's a little too far. Oh, that's a little too far. So go to the dot. I can drag my cursor, tilt it. That looks just about right. Oops, it went to my name again. So I'm tilting it. It's very sensitive. Just a tiny bit. There we go. Right here it says, I am most proud of. If you click where it says type here, first thing you have to do is erase the words type here. See how it showed up with a cursor? Before that, did you notice that it had like a plus sign with arrows? And so I actually dragged the little blue text box. You could move the text box if you'd like to, but it is there. So if I double click, then I get inside of the box. Now, if I start to type, the words type here are still there. So I can go behind the words type here, and I can backspace to get rid of those. And you can ask your student to tell you what they're most proud of. Your child might say they're most proud that they can use scissors now. I'm not sure what they're going to say, and that's the beauty of this book, is everybody's is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to type, I am most proud of how much my students have grown. Oops, that's an F, backspace, grown this year as young people. They work hard and learned how to read. Exclamation points. So if I want to make this different, like bigger, I can highlight the whole thing. I can go up here and change the font to, I like this one called Comic Sans MS. I can change the size. Right now the size is 12. I can hit the plus sign and get it larger. If I want to, I can go right. Let's see. I can go right here. There's a little arrow. Anytime you see a little triangle pointing a direction, it means there's another bit of the menu. So now I just centered my words. I like that. My favorite books. Oh my gosh, I have so many favorite books. Um, I think do you see how I double clicked? Oh, now I'm behind the words. I can backspace. My favorite books. Let me see. The Very Hungry Caterpillar and Love You Forever. My favorite subjects. Mrs. Ono's favorite subject is math and science. And then I could say, I love art too. So I'm not sure what your child is going to say, but it's a nice memory for us to have. And then right here it says favorite memory. Oh, lots of good things have happened this year. What should I put down for my favorite memory? Did you see how I highlighted that and I dragged across it? When I hit any key, that's going to disappear because it was highlighted. So I think um, teaching children how to use scissors over Zoom was a great partnership with parents. I have the best students and they have the best parents. There. I just love that day. The first time you guys held your scissors and your parents were like, oh my. It's a good skill to know, and it sure strengthens those muscles you need for learning to write. And it always happens right at the beginning of the year when you were very little. And look how big you are now. So, boys and girls, I have completed my page. Now, when that's all finished, it's going to automatically go to me because this is actually my document. So I look forward to seeing these little pages get filled up with all of you. You can take a selfie with your computer. I'll make a little video on how to do that. Okay?